Hi everybody, welcome to Big Oggie World. Welcome to Big O in another little cooking adventure in the Big Oggie World kitchen. Kelly's at her mum's at the moment, so I thought I would prepare dinner for everyone. Kids are coming back from college soon. So I took a look in the latest Delicious magazine and I found a recipe which is actually in the new Rick Stein Simple Suppers book. I've not looked at the book properly yet, not been to the shops really to see it, but this looks like a good recipe. Gratin of chicken, leeks, cider and potatoes. Quite a mouthful, especially when you're trying to write it on a thumbnail, but you get the gist. It's a gratin, so it's potatoes and it's cheese and it's, well, loveliness. Yeah, so we're going to give this a go. So first of all, I will write the list of ingredients below as always. And obviously with the recipe they always give you a guide to how much meat, how many potatoes, etc, etc. I always say use what you got, okay? But stick to the basis of what you're doing on the recipe. If you're hearing noise in the background, it's the dishwasher. I've turned it off and it's still churning away to its own self. Ghost in the dishwasher, right? So first of all, we're going to get the cooker on. There we go. And it's got some butter in here, got about 50 grams. I'm going to warm that through. Got some chicken thighs, which I've sliced up, washed my hands afterwards. And we're going to just fry these off until they're golden brown. And I dare say they will spit, so we'll probably have to go and find a little pinny in a minute. But basically just fry these off till they've got a little bit of golden colour on them. You don't have to do them all in one go, because if you put too many in a pan they will stew. So you just get some of them done. We'll do it in batches. I'll come back in a while. Okay, so we're starting to get some colour on that now. Just going to, scissors away, just going to put that to one side. And now we're going to add the rest of the butter. As these big hot kitchens, so it's already melted. I'm going to add 2 chopped leeks. Now, if you've not used leek before, leek is lovely, it's very mild. To prepare a leek, mostly they come fairly prepared already nowadays. You certainly get most of them with the rubbish parts of the leaves all stripped off. But basically just take the tough pieces off, cut the end off, at the end where the leaves are still branching, slit through, leave the bit where the root is whole, and then just wash them under a tap, fan them open, wash them under a tap, because leeks tend to get bits of grit, sand, etc. in them. Once you've done that, just slice them through in the size you need. So I'm going to sweat these down in this butter, in this chicken juice, until they're softened but not coloured. So it'll be a few minutes. Come back and see me in a minute. Okay, so these are softening nicely now. You'll hear in the background I'm just preheating the oven to 160 degrees fan. That'll be 180 degrees normal, gas mark 4. Okay, we'll be baking all this in the oven in a dish in a little while. Okay, so these have softened down quite well now, so we're going to add the other ingredients. Now, to this, you see they've also shrunk down quite nicely as well. To this we add 150 mils of dry cider. There we go, lovely. It should work really well. Now, mix that in a little bit. Now we're going to add our spices. Just a quarter of a teaspoon of smoked paprika. You can have the hot or the sweet version as long as it's smoked though. You'll be using a little bit more later for the top, but right now that's all you need of that. Now this is soy sauce. It's a light soy sauce, but light or dark will probably be fine. Just a teaspoon of soy sauce. and a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Nice big dollop of Dijon mustard. Stick that in. There we go. And finally, a little bit of salt. The soy will also be slightly salty anyway. Give that a little stir around, mix all those spices and flavourings together. There we go. Now to that we're going to add 300 ml, so that's a medium sized carton of double cream. All that in. It's a cream sauce. Didn't say it was going to be perfectly healthy, but it is to serve a family, not just yourself. Not just yourself, John. Now before we put the chicken in, we're going to bring this to the boil so we can start making a thick sauce. So it's going to be a few minutes for that to happen. So I'll come back. So my sauce is thickening now, so we're going to bring back the chicken and put the chicken in along with any chicken juices that have run out. All that is flavour. I'm going to warm all this through, and this is, well, I guess if it was a pie, this would be your entire filling. So we're just going to put all this through and warm it through. Now with this now it's thickened, it's got the chicken all in it, we're going to add it into an oven-proof dish. This one kind of pretty much fits what I need. I'm just going to spread this all out nice and even. And then let me clear this away and I'll come back. Okay, so in this tea towel, I just patted some dry, I have lots of thin slices of potato. Now I use the mandoline. These are Maris Piper potatoes. If you haven't got a mandoline, then just cut them as thin as you can. And the whole point now is you have to overlap them and just build your topping. So it takes a little while. As opposed to some of these gratins when they're layered, there's no layers in this. It just seems to be, this is Rick's design, obviously, Rick's recipe. It just seems to be that you make a topping with the potato. So that's what I'm going to do. Also I've got plenty of potato here, and that's, again, like I said, sometimes recipes are guides more than anything else. You never know how well they're going to slice or anything like that. Okay, so now we have all this with potato layered on. I'll take a quick photograph if I can. It's quite tricky when you're filming by yourself, but there we go. Okay, now to this you're going to add some cheese. So I've got grated mature cheddar here. Just going to sprinkle a bit on. It's not heavily cheesed. In fact, I've got a little bit more than he says, but we'll stick to his recipe for today. Kelly and I are going to do videos where we discuss the recipes that we've made over the previous couple of weeks, and tell you what we think of them, how they got on, what we thought the taste, whether they were complicated or easy. So again, make comments, let us know about the recipes that you've done, and we can discuss those with you. Now you also now add just a little bit more of the smoked paprika, just a little sprinkling over the top. Ooh, and that is done. Okay, so I've transferred the dish onto a tray because obviously it's going to bubble up and you don't really want to mess in the oven. This goes in the oven now for 30 to 40 minutes until the potatoes are cooked, really, because everything else is kind of cooked through. So we're just going to pop it in. And obviously the topping will be lovely, hopefully a little bit crispy, potatoes will be cooked. It'll be just gorgeous, I hope. If not, I'll blame Rick. So, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I'll put some pictures on at the end as always, and obviously you'll see the picture on the thumbnail. Hope you're enjoying the recipes I'm trying to create for you. I'm really loving what I do. Tell your friends, get everyone to come and join the Big Ogie World community. Weather's so bad at the moment I can't do much on the golf channel, so I'm doing a lot of cooking in this kitchen, and it's great fun. See you all soon, everybody. Bye for now, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment.